Hey guys, my name's Sean Elders and this is Pinnacle Combat Arts. Like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell so you can be notified every time we get a new video. Today we're going to be talking about the value of Hubud. Hubud, I call it a shell. The shell can be filled with whatever it needs to be filled with. Let's get started. So Hubud, what is Hubud? Hubud is a energy drill and a close range exercise that helps us develop lines of attack and developing sensitivity at the same time, because this is a what I call engage and disengage exercise. And so with that being said, Hubud is one of those necessary exercises that helps us to start to identify first lines of attack, learning how to identify body mechanics and how different lines of attack come at us. So let me go and demonstrate what I mean by that. So a lot of people are like, I remember being at a park one time and I had a class going and we were doing Hubud and some wanted to update you guys and let you guys know that we have a Patreon account where you can donate and help our channel stay alive, keep going. We've been going at this for 4 years for free, sharing all kinds of free content with you guys to help keep our passion for this martial arts alive. I also have a little app where you can go on and you can put in, donate some money towards coffee. For me, I drink coffee every morning and I enjoy coffee. But any support you guys can give me, I appreciate that. Obviously, you liking and subscribing the channel is really wonderful. Thank you guys for the wonderful comments down below. They really do motivate me. I really do appreciate when you guys let me know how much you appreciate what I'm doing, because I've been doing this for a long time and I'm finally sharing this knowledge with you of martial arts and all that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I don't know, I think he was a bum, just came by, oh look, they're doing patty cakes, and I just laughed. And everybody else was looking at me like, aren't you insulted? I just thought it was funny, because the truth is it does. It looks like just patty cakes or some silliness. So when I'm coming in and I'm just going like this and we're just going back and forth, and it doesn't look like anything. But what it does is it's kind of like you have the bob and weave bag that's in boxing and you're just slipping and you're hitting the bag and you're going back and forth. And what you're doing is you're developing that timing, you're developing that reflex of hitting the bag, you're developing it, but nobody's going to sit there and fight a bag, right? Nobody. If you looked at it and go, what does that have to do with fighting? If you're looking at that from the outside, you really don't have an understanding of what's going on. So that's why you never just judge a book by its cover. You need to understand what's inside that book, because there may be a piece of information there that might just change your world. So in Hubud, I'm going here. Some people will go real hard and that's fine. And sometimes there's a time when it's all about articulation and developing timing. So there's so many like different things that you can do with this exercise, but it's just an exercise. It's not what fighting is. It's something inside of fighting that will be a moment in time. And it's one of the most dangerous times, because anytime you get into that trapping range, that close range where both hands can strike, both hands can grab, both hands can choke, it's dangerous. Where the headbutts, knees, and elbows can come in, where all those different things can come in, that is dangerous. It can be dangerous. Where somebody could draw some sort of weapon out and get you a lot quicker than if you're at a distance. So you being able to start to understand and look at that person's body and go, the body mechanics, the way they move, when I go here and she's making contact during that whole time right there, I feel where she's going. I can feel. If she's still making contact with me, I can have a feeling of when she's going to do this. She's going to drop low. She's going to attack high. She's going to attack with the other hand. I can feel that. That's why all these energy drills, I call them energy drills, that's why they're so important. You could call them whatever you want to call them. I don't care. It's all about that sensitivity. Just like a wrestler when they pummel, okay, and they go back and forth. They can feel where that other person has developed that ability, that sense of, instead of just using your eyesight, tactile senses to be able to feel where that person's going to go, and it's an advantage. The other reason is that you're at that certain range and distance. So I'm here, I'm working that movement, and I'm also being able to see now visually, be able to pick up those fast movements and be able to pick up other attacks that are taking place inside of it. Okay, and that's why Hubud is very important. Now, if you're brand new to Hubud, I've got all kinds of videos on Hubud. There may even be inside the playlist, there's things on Hubud. The basics of it is my hand is going to go, they're going to be attacking at the neckline. I'm picking that hand up. I'm not blocking it. I'm not doing a hard block like you'd see in a lot of traditional martial arts. I'm actually, my hand is sliding in and moving it out of the way, picking it up with the other hand, and then I do what they call toppy, and then I come back and I return that movement, just like that. And so we can do all sorts of things. This is what we call 2 for 2, okay? We can do vertical guillotine, okay? And this is another type of Hubud. Okay, we could do 1 for 1, so 1 and 1. And notice I'm sliding in. I'm not blocking, I'm not hitting. I'm sliding in like this, okay? Because I don't want to take that impact. I want to be able to go to the next move. And if I have to block it, that's going to help. That's going to keep me from being able to move forward to the next attack, because I have to take on it, all that impact. That takes away time for me to do my next move, okay? So we're gonna glide in like this, and then I can go back to Hubud, okay? There's what they call 1, and then there's 4, and then 1. See that? I pass it, then there's 1, 4, 1. And notice I'm using what they call the C cup. 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1. 1, 4, 1, and that helps us get used to. Let's keep going with the Hubud now, regular Hubud. Yep. And so then at times I could just go like that, and she picks it up, and then we go just like that. And that helps us to be able to get that low line. Okay. In my numbering system, that's the number 6. So I go like that, boom, and she's able to pick it up, and she gets used to that attack taking place. And so I could keep going. There's so many of these exercises, unbelievable. But what I'm going to do is, what I'm trying to do today is just to explain to you why it's so important, okay? Inside the Hubud, I could throw an attack this way. Inside the Hubud, I can throw, when I'm here, attack this way. That helps her get there. That helps her understand that line. I can throw an attack this way, and she can defend here, or she's better off using the elbow and doing it that way. I can defend, I can do the attack, like for instance, I can do the attack and I can come here and boom, and that, see, I don't even want to do that one because I know that thing will get my knuckles. Ooh, it's gonna hurt, right? And that's important. I can also do more of a boxing or street fighting structure where I go like this and she covers. Over here, she covers. Okay, I do the body shot, she covers. Body shot on here, she covers. And so this is just what I call busy work. Busy hands, that's what I call busy hands. So you have busy hands going, and inside those busy hands, you're able to deal with the attacks that are coming, or you're practicing attacking, okay? And you're finding different lines of attack to attack, and you're also being able to see lines that you never had come at you before that you're able to do. And that's the value of Hubud. Hubud, I call it a shell. The shell can be filled with whatever it needs to be filled with. It can be with knife, single stick. There's so many things. I've even done it with gun stuff. I've done it with so many different things, because the Hubud is just literally these moving hands, and inside those moving hands, because when you get in close range combat, there are different levels of pressure, and there has to be there is chaos that takes place. How are you going to make sense of that chaos? This helps you develop those abilities to be able to deal with the different lines of attack and learn how to navigate that chaos, okay, and make it turn into gold for you. And that's an important thing about Hubud. Hope you guys picked up and enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time. Go to our website, pinnaclecombatarts.com. There you will find more information about our online courses and how to get started today.